beats here.
3D这边是
谢。Hey, this is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on the limb. Ni hao. I am actually here in Taipei Taoyuan International Airport, Terminal 2. I spent a few great weeks here with family and friends, about to head home. So I'm actually really excited today because I'm taking EVA Air. So I think it's one of the most underrated airlines here in the world or internationally. It's EVA, or I call it EVA. And it's constantly rated top 5, I think, or maybe top 10 in the Scamtrax or Skytrax world ranking airline. And actually they deserve it. It's not like, one of those airlines that, for some reason make their way to top 10 and you question, their worth on that list. But anyways, I'm really excited because I'm flying business class today on, it's BR32 to JFK nonstop. I think it's about 15 and a half, 16 hours ride, and I'm just gonna detailedly record everything for you, by actually starting with a visit to the lounge. This is actually EVA's hub, so they have a pretty impressive lounge here as well. So come go on and live with me, and we'll check out EVA or EVA Air, BR32 in business class, all the way to home for me, which is JFK. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new contents that I upload weekly. Thank you. So EVA Air has 4 lounges here at Taipei Taoyuan Terminal 2 Airport. The Infinity Lounge is the one that allows business class passengers to access, those flying EVA that is. So the food selection here is comprised of Chinese stir-fried dishes, steamed items, soup, Taiwanese famous beef noodle soup, beverages, ice cream, pastry items, a white coffee station, and hot dogs for those Americans who cannot wait to fly home to get it. So the lounge honestly is nothing to write home about, but it does offer an expansive view of the terminal. So boarding was done in an orderly fashion. I always love to be among the first to board. Upon boarding, I was greeted by the friendly crew and the 1-to-1 seating configuration of EVA's business class on this Boeing 777-300ER aircraft with 39 seats in total in the Royal Laurel cabin. That's the name of the business class. So this little travel message found in my chair is a nice touch, I have to say. In my seat, I also found all the standard sleeping amenities along with a noise cancellation headset. At a seat pitch of 81 inches and width of 26 inches, passengers can stretch out comfortably. You also find compartments on the side to hold your personal belongings. Lighting control and outlets to juice up your electronic devices can be located easily along with the entertainment handset. Seat control is found on the side of your seat as well. A good sized monitor is provided for passengers' entertainment with a comfortable pajamas by designer Jason Wu and an amenity kit that disappointingly is no longer the popular Rimowa's amenity kit. Cost cutting is real. So the tray table can be easily deployed, perfect to hold meals that passengers can order as listed in this beautiful menu, comprising of Western and Asian options. Now, meals can also be pre-ordered on EVA's website. Not sure if I'm connecting with EVA's in-flight safety video. I'm not really into that 777 spy theme, if you ask me. The little chocolate with the pre-departure drink is definitely a nice touch. EVA has a pretty impressive selection of Asian and Western movies, which can be selected via touchscreen or with a handset. Now, for those who prefer to stay connected, the Wi-Fi package pricing is reasonable as well. Now let's eat. Now the Western starters of cream cheese with mushroom, as well as the egg crepe roll with smoked duck and apricot compote were delicious. The Chinese starters of king prawns with XO chili sauce and sand chicken ginger roll did not pale in comparison to the Western ones as well. The Chinese soup was decadent and delicious, like eating at a fancy Chinese banquet. Now, the main course of Portuguese curry crab stuffed shell was not a letdown. Same can be said for the spicy Szechuan pepper and sesame noodles with stewed abalone. It was delicious. The Chinese desserts of homemade sweet taro and sago soup, as well as the pea cake with osmanthus and sweet honey, are exactly how a meal like this should end. Followed with some fruits, of course, because this is an Asian airline. Now, a quick visit to the bathroom, which is stocked with French brand Peyote skincare products. After the meal, changing into my PJs. Now put my seat in lie flat mode with stars in the ceiling, putting me to sleep. Got a good 5 hours of shut-eye before waking up and ordering a mid-flight noodle snack, which was decent. Then went back for an hour nap, watched a couple of movies, and before you know it, the pre-landing meal of rice noodles and congee was served. So overall, this was a great flight with great in-flight service and tasty food. I guess EVA never disappoints. 谢谢你，拜拜，再见，谢谢，拜拜。